look, alcohol prohibition was also against the law, but it was one of the best things we did when we ended it. Now, and that was done state by state, just like we're doing with marijuana today. My home state of Maryland never supported alcohol prohibition. Now, look, thank goodness for the voters. The voters have decided that enough is enough. Enough of arresting so many people. And an arrest is all it takes to destroy someone's life today with the technology that we have. Every arrest, for the most part, goes into a database where anyone can find out the information regarding the arrest. And as for our young kids selling marijuana in school, that's because of prohibition. Drug dealers hire, recruit, coerce our young people into working for them, dropping out of school and selling marijuana. You know, look, young people can go into school. They go into school every day and they sit in a classroom. An adult cannot go into a classroom, cannot go into a school and sell anything. But when you have kids enrolled in school who are hired by drug dealers, that's when the marijuana is sold.
These aren't hired by drug dealers.
Along with
fourth graders selling to each other. And also, this question about prohibition of alcohol, this is not a good comparison. If you want to have people...
It's an excellent comparison.
50% of Americans drink alcohol, 27% smoke, 9% use marijuana. And the reason they don't use that much is because there's a legal sanction against it. If you want to open it up and let there be no sanction, and people arrested can get those arrests erased, expunged by going to court.
The marijuana industry does exist.
They can go to drug court,
let him finish, and then you can
they can get their arrest expunged.
Okay.
They can stay off marijuana. And it's not a question of just
let him
the
respond.
arrest record.
Go ahead, Neil.
Look, like it or not, the marijuana industry does exist. It has existed for more than decades. It will exist tomorrow. The question is, who's going to regulate it? Who's going to control the industry? If you think the drug dealers are currently doing a great job, if you think that the cartels are doing this wonderful job in recruiting our children into this business and wreaking the havoc that they do in our communities, if you think they're doing such a great job, then let it stay that way. Okay. But I personally think that we should take control of the industry and regulate it. Okay. That's the best thing.
Is that possible, Bernie? Hang on, Peter. Bernie Kerik, is that possible, what he's saying?
They tried
Peter,
to regulate
let me finish.
There
are other guests on the panel. There are other guests on the panel.
I want to make one point. The cartels are selling the drugs in Colorado, not the regulated legal shops.
Okay.
They're cheaper than the regulated shops, and that's who's selling the pot in Colorado after legalization.
All right, Bernie, go ahead.
The regulators have not won.
Peter, please be respectful. There are other people on the panel that have to make points. Go ahead, Bernie.
I couldn't hear your question. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's talk about what he said, that we should regulate it some way instead of having kids going into schools because it's unregulated and having people recruit people, perhaps, in his estimation, that it should somehow be regulated. Is that possible?
It is possible, but I got to go back to one thing. Nobody changed the laws in New York City. The laws didn't change. The law didn't change in the state. It's the processing of the arrest. That's what's changed. And the processing is going to be more expedient. It's going to be faster. It's going to be quicker. And it's going to keep cops on the street enforcing the law and going after violent criminals instead of running around chasing people smoking pot. So the laws did not change.
Not doing
Nothing
that
changed
now.
in New York City.
Go ahead, Peter.
They're not going around chasing people smoking pot. That's not happening. The police commissioner will tell you.
We're arresting 600,000 people every year in this country for marijuana possession.
You know how many?
We are chasing them. We are wasting time doing that. And it's a big problem for law enforcement. It's a huge distraction for law enforcement.
Peter, as Bernie said, and as Bernie and Neil are saying, that they don't think that they have the manpower to deal with this. There are other issues that are more important.
There are probably less than a handful of people in Rikers Island or the Cook County Jail simply there for the possession or use of marijuana. Arrests, yes, lots of them. But they're made in conjunction with other criminal investigations, with traffic cops. They're reduced charges from arrest.
Okay.
Well, you're saying that.
I've got to run, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Bernie. Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate all of you joining me this evening. We'll continue this conversation. We have got much more to come on America's marijuana obsession. As you can see, it gets pretty